Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Dr. Reagan Gallagher, a board-certified neurosurgeon with the Conway Regional Neuroscience Center. If you are experiencing pain in your neck, your arms, your back, or your legs, or you have weakness with prolonged standing or walking, we can help you find the cause. At our Neuroscience Center, we have a comprehensive spine clinic to help you take control of these problems. For more information, visit our website at conwayregional.org or call 501-932-0352. You can always talk with your primary care physician about a referral to Conway Regional Neuroscience Center. We look forward to helping you improve the quality of your life.
And we are underway. The tip by Nathan Farmer, controlled by the Yellow Jackets. Zach Alexander runs it down. He's joined by Lathan Newland, Harrison Hall, and Jasper Burgess for head coach Cole Gardner, assisted by Jace Powers. Inside, Farmer will score, but before he can get the basket, we've got they're going to whistle Jasper Burgess for an offensive foul, a charge, and no points. Give it over to Cave City.
Cave City comes into the game with an overall record of 7-6, with their 5-2 in conference play, tied for first, and they're coming off a 51-33 win over Ball Knob on Friday night. They average just 52 points a game, so if the Yellow Jackets have a good offensive outing tonight, the higher the score tonight will probably benefit the Yellow Jackets.
An offensive foul on Cave City, I think, away from the basketball. So it's unusual that both teams pick up an offensive foul on their first offensive possession. Still no score. Clinton basketball.
Cave City on a 4-game winning streak with victories over Hoxie, Harding Academy, Mountain View, and Ball Knob. They are 3-3 this year in road basketball games. Cave City, you see, opens in a man.
Cave City, good size. They're going to be fairly three-point field goal. Harrison Hall, is that right?
Harrison Hall.
Three. That's a good start when Harrison Hall gets off to a good start shooting from the outside.
Clinton comes in 12-4 on the season, 7-2 in conference play. Had a 57-40 win over Mountain View on Friday night. The last time these two teams played back on November the 30th, Cave City won by a score of 44-41. Clinton had an 8-point lead at one time in that game, and Cave City came back to win it.
Nathan Farmer with a shot in the lane. Turned around, it won't go. Rebound Cave City. They'll drive the lane. Zach will reach in, tie up, alternate possession, keep it with Cave City.
Don't believe Jeff was there that night at Cave City. He was at work, but Harrison Hall did not play that night. That was the first game after his ankle injury versus Pottsville.
Inbound the ball, three-point attempt. It won't go. Rebound by Lathan Newland. Cave City will drop back. Newland will come across midcourt. Left side of Jasper Burgess. Head fake a three. Pick up his dribble. Over to Lathan Newland. Nathan Farmer will post up. The ball still out behind the three-point line. Harrison bounce pass to Jasper Burgess. He'll post up his defender. Left. He'll go left, back, right, and Burgess up and in for a 5-point lead.
Good job avoiding the second defender coming behind him, and then that's called an up and under move. When you get that head fake, get the defender up in the air and then slide by him, and you said he used his left hand on that one.
Man defense by the Yellow Jackets, dressed in white, trimmed in black numerals, a little bit of gold. Well, 2-point attempt from the baseline. It won't go for Cave City. Jasper Burgess out to Lathan Newland. Lathan's going to drive across the lane, keep the basketball. Keep it by the three-point line. Catch and shoot three for Jasper Burgess. In and out. It won't go. And Cave City ends up with it.
I'm not sure that one couldn't go in. It did everything but go in. And we had a perfect view of that one.
Lathan defending. Gets a stop out close to midcourt. Cave City gets it down, works it down the right side. Now back out to the middle of the floor. 4:55 remaining. Three-point attempt won't go. Harrison Hall on the run with the rebound. Ahead to Zach Alexander. He's on the left side. Defender there. Kind of uses good body control. Buys his time until the defender goes out of the way and then puts it up from the left side. Good. 7-0.
Really a smart play by Harrison Hall. He got the rebound on the run, had a couple of defenders, and just pitched it ahead to Zach Alexander. And Zach kind of used his body to shield off the defender and score. Jackets off to a great early start in this one.
And the three-point basket good by Cave City. They'll put points on the board for the first time tonight. 7-3 is the Yellow Jacket lead.
Luke Walling with the three-point basket.
Alexander down to Farmer. Posted up, turns, spins. Off the glass, off the rim. This one won't go.
Got a good look, though. You don't mind those. And probably a good foul there prevents a layup. Force Cave City to have to inbounds the ball into their own basket. Cave City head coach Jimmy Summers, longtime coach at Searcy High School, came home to Cave City.
From the baseline, inbound, quick shot, up and good. 7-5, back-to-back field goals by the Cavemen. It made it a one-possession ball game.
Britton Smith with a basket. Kind of how the girls' game started. Clinton scored 10 in a row, and then Cave City came back and scored 7 straight. Good catch.
Down low, Farmer. 2 defenders. He gets in the air. When they come down, they'll come down on him. That'll be a foul, but it's on the floor, not in the act of shooting. Clinton inbound from the baseline. 2 fouls apiece on each team thus far in the contest.
Really a nice one-handed catch that time by Nathan Farmer.
Harrison Hall. Deep three from the left side. Good. Harrison Hall for 3. He was almost on the Cave City sideline, just inside the sideline marker. 10-5.
If you want to see what a perfect jump shot looks like, you just saw it right there. Elevation, straight line, elbow above his eyes, snap the wrist for the backspin.
And hopefully Dad got a good video of that. We're sitting next to the Hall family just to our left. Dad, Mom and Dad are here. I think Uncle as well. Harrison, another three-point field goal. 3 already in the ball game. He's got 9 points. It's 13-5 with a 3:15 to go in the opening quarter.
2 from the left, 1 to the right. As I said, they didn't see Harrison Hall the first time. They've probably seen him on film, but seeing him on film and seeing him in person is 2 different things.
Who's got number 10? Uh-oh. Play's going to stop. A foul. That may have been away from the ball as well, but it's going to be a defensive foul.
I'll go against Zach Alexander. Will be his first. Clinton working the man. Good
Jasper
drop off.
Burgess with the steal. Down the floor. He's on the right side. Now slides by a defender, and he'll travel. Shot won't count as it went.
Good job by Jasper Burgess on this end, though. He hedged that screen. He saw it coming, and he backed up out of the way. And then they tried to throw it to the post player rolling to the basket, and he was there to make the steal. Don't get caught up in the screen. Either switch or hedge. Hedge means you back up and go ahead and let the dribbler or the passer go through.
2:20 to go. Good pass inside down the right side of the lane. Dish it quick to the left side under the basket. 13-7.
That time, Jackets got caught in the screen, and that's what created the opening.
Jasper dumps it to Nathan Farmer. He turns, spins, and scores. 15-7 on Farmer's first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, nice play. He's getting good looks inside.
And again, Cave City gets it low on the block, but Nathan Farmer blocks the shot back into the hands of the Cavemen. Now a three-point shot from the corner will go. It's 15-10.
Ethan Ball, he had some baskets when they played up at Cave City. That's his first basket of the night. Even with a hot shooting start by Clinton, Cave City's hanging around.
This time Harrison Hall on the drive. He'll try to beat one defender. A second tries to take the charge. It's going to be a foul on Cave City. And 2 free throws upcoming for Hall.
Yeah, Hall's able to go down the center of the lane and then angle to the right. There's no way for the defender to get set. And that'll be Britton Smith's who has 4 points again. That'll be his second foul, and he'll head to the bench. Also, Russ Hensley in for Farmer, his first appearance tonight by the sophomore.
Harrison gets both free throws. 17-10 is the lead, so he's got 3 threes and a couple of free throws for 11 points. 3-point attempt for Cave City is good. Just below our broadcast position from the left wing.
Levi Verser, his first basket of the night.
So 3 Cavemen have hit 3-pointers tonight here early, 17-13. Clinton with 3, all by Hall. He'll hand it off to Newland. Lathan's going to drive the lane, beat the defenders, but he can't get the shot to drop. He's going to go back and try to steal it away, but he runs into a bigger Cave man who kind of propels him down the floor. He'll stay on his feet, though. 45 seconds into the lane. Couple of defenders. A third. Hensley comes up to help. Ball knocked away momentarily. Cave City gets it back. Shot blocked by Russ Hensley. Jasper Burgess has it down the floor. Defender on his left. He's going to kind of slide back to the left. Gets the shot off. It won't go. Now it's loose. Jasper gets it back. Misses. Gets his own rebound. Cave City knocks it out of bounds.
Good call by the official down here. Cave City player inside Walling got it really close to the basket and then leaned in. He created all the contact. The official didn't call the foul, and that allowed Russ to get the block shot. A lot of officials might have called a foul there once they saw body contact, but the offensive player created all that contact.
Shot up, won't go. Tipped. Russ Hensley has it. He's in the lane. He goes up. His shot off the mark. Rebound Cave City. 12 seconds. They trail 17-13 across midcourt. Time for a final shot. Right side. 3-pointer up and good. 4th 3 of the night by Cave City. That's the final basket of the first quarter. We got a good one. Clinton 17, Cave City 16. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
At First Security, we're proud of our home state. That's why we created a website that's all about Arkansas, just like us. Visit onlyanark.com for local travel, food, culture, sports, and so much more. You'll find everything from unique festivals to weekend plans to prize-winning recipes you'll pass off as your own. It's all in one easy spot, onlyanark.com. For all things Arkansas, visit onlyanark.com today. Brought to you by First Security, member FDIC.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back, the professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
Tight one here in the first quarter. Clinton shoots well, scores 17 points in the first quarter, but then Cave City comes on hot at the end. They hit 4 3-point baskets in the latter half of the first quarter, cut the lead to 17-16 as we head into the second period.
Jasper Burgess on the drive from the left side, gets by the defender and puts it up in at 19-16. Jasper has 4. Alexander 2 on the night. Farmer with 2. And Harrison Hall leads all scores with 11 points in the ball game. 2 points for Cave City.
Chase Arnold with the basket, his first of the night for Cave City. As well as Clinton shot the first quarter, you'd hope for a little bit bigger lead, but Cave City really got hot in the latter half of the quarter. Original starting lineup in the second quarter, other than Russ Hensley's in the game for Nathan Farmer at the moment.
Inside, missed the shot. Jasper Burgess for the rebound and the putback. 21-18. And a foul. That one may be away from the basketball. Lathan Newland on the personal foul. His first of the ball game, the team's 4th.
Pretty well played game. Not many turnovers so far and not many fouls. Now Cave City's going to have both a foul away from the ball and it's also a turnover.
So each team with 4 fouls apiece. Just under 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. 21-18. Newland walks across midcourt, gives it to Harrison Hall. Back to the middle of the floor. That looks too easy from the top of the key. And his fourth three-pointer of the night. If you're Cave City, how do you let that happen? You got to stay close to Harrison Hall. He is making them pay tonight.
I think maybe got even a little bit bumped on that one, too, and still knocked it in.
Shot won't go. Zach Alexander with a rebound. He's on the run. He's going to left side of the lane. Blocking foul on Cave City. Zach Alexander to the free throw line.
You can tell Cave City they work on that in practice. That's they've taken one offensive foul and they've attempted probably 4 other ones. And so that's something that they're emphasizing in practice.
And Zach's first free throw is up and in.
They may also get a McChicken sandwich. I'm not sure. The Yellow Jackets do after a
free throws for
offensive
Zach
foul.
Alexander. Some folks may not know where Cave City is. We've had the opportunity to play there some through the years, basketball. We even played football there ways back. If you'll head on over to Batesville, and I think the way we like to go is shot up by Cave City, a runner, 2 points up and in. We head down, go the southern route, go to B Branch, over to Grace Ferry West Side, go to Drasco, head on to Batesville, and then head on town out of Batesville up to Cave City, as if you're going on further up that direction to maybe Highland or so. Ball out of bounds. It belongs to the Yellow Jackets. So pretty good trip. Drive over from Cave City to Clinton. I was thinking in that girls' ball game. That's good basketball country. On one of the larger girls' schools, Batesville. I think they've been a state champion. What are they? Class 5A on one side of Cave City, and then not so well. That's maybe a little bit further away. I want to say Melbourne up there. Very good girls program as well, but
Cave City about 20 miles north of Batesville, up 167. Kind of like Damascus, it straddles the independent Sharp County line. The city does.
And behind the three-point line, shot won't go. Jasper Burgess for the rebound, 26-20, 5.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Jasper keeps himself down the floor. He's going to drive in the lane, count the basket and the foul. Jasper Burgess, and again, if you're watching film, when Jasper Burgess has the ball on the move from behind the three-point line, he wants to take it all the way, given the opportunity. And he's just so athletic, and he's long and lengthy with the basketball, and he can extend his body off the dribble, off a slide, off a jump. He can move the ball around right to left, and shot inside by Cave City, 2 points, 28-22. Jasper can find a way to get a shot off when he gets that close in the lane.
He covers a lot of ground, the stride, and then those long arm span. He's really good with the jump stop, as you saw there.
And right there, the 2 points, 30-22.
This is about the point Clinton had them in the first quarter, and then Cave City eased back into it. Let's see if the Jackets can kind of stretch the lead now and pull away.
2-point attempt won't go. Alexander down the floor. Burgess catches. Couple defenders there. He spins. This shot won't fall. And Cave City with the rebound. Long pass down the floor. It'll go out of bounds. Can't catch up with it. Back to Clinton. And the pace is a little fast, and seems like there's a player on each end on the floor every possession down the floor. So quick breather here. Substitution. Russ Hensley comes out, and Nathan Farmer returns. 4 minutes, 20 seconds, second quarter, 30-22. Clinton got a lead early. Cave City came back. Clinton's pulled away just a bit again. Zach Alexander faked a three. Then he leads inside on the pass to Nathan Farmer, just behind the defender. And Nathan goes up and puts it in for his 4th point. A 10-point lead.
Biggest lead of the game now for Clinton, 32-22. Pace has kind of slowed down a little bit now. Cave City kind of maybe changing their offense.
Long three-point shot off the rim. Offside rebound for Cave City, though, and they'll get it back outside. Lob it down low. And Nathan Farmer defending. Cave City will travel with the basketball. So I don't know if he knew Nathan was coming up behind him. Farmer's height at about 6'5", he'll do that to you, and he can block a shot or what you're going to do with the basketball even when he's behind you. And Clinton with the basketball on a 10-point lead.
And now Cave City in a 1-2-2 looking zone, and the Yellow Jackets will slow it down and try to identify it.
And Harrison Hall was open. They didn't come out on him. He shot a deep three. This one's just off the rim. He's already made 4 tonight, so you feel okay with maybe he can shoot it deep on the floor. That one wouldn't fall for him, but the lead remains 10. Cave City on the drive. They'll take Zach Alexander low, then kind of spin, fall away just a little bit. Get the 2-pointer, 32-24.
4 points for Maddox Moorhead. It's now going to look like with a 2-post game now with Farmer and Burgess on the inside. That's the basketball from our day, Jeff. 2 post players, 2 wings, and a point.
That's right. It was high post, low post. And Jasper, foul on Cave City. 7th team foul, so that will send Jasper Burgess to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 opportunity with an 8-point lead. Jasper misses the first. Nathan Farmer high for the rebound. Again, shows what that height and long arm can do. Back to a teammate, and then the pass stolen away. Cave City up the floor. Pretty pass. Loses a footing. Can't get the shot. Harrison Hall with the rebound to Zach Alexander. Up the floor quickly. Lathan Newland. Cross-court pass to Burgess. Face 3. Defender flies by. Gets it up. Won't go. And a rebound. How do you call that foul on Nathan Farmer? He looked like he was almost in the air, and the defender kind of backed into him, and Farmer kind of, now they're going to correct that. And it looked, Farmer kind of lost his footing there. They called the foul initially on Clinton, but I didn't see how you could call that. Now, Cave City's disputing a little bit. Maybe that's just because of the initial call, but that didn't look like a foul on Farmer, unless he did something before I looked down and saw him getting in position to get that rebound. He was kind of undercut a little bit while he was in the air.
Cave City defender was between the basket and Farmer, but Farmer with that long wingspan went around beside him and tipped the ball. Cave City thought he went over the back. Farmer went more around him, and he now gets the free throws.
And Coach Cave City getting an explanation, talking to the official about it on the sideline.
Jimmy Summers.
Nathan gets the first and the second to lead back to 10, 34-24.
Jimmy might remember those days he coached at Searcy in Class 6A basketball. There was no fouls like that called. It's a different game at the 6 and 7A level.
Cave City's going to travel and turn it over.
Clinton up 10, chance to stretch it. They only led by 1 at the end of the first quarter. They've held Cave City to 8 points here in the second.
Alexander across midcourt. He'll hand it off to Lathan Newland. 1:35 to go. Jasper, turn, catch, shoot 3. It's good. Burgess for 3. And Jasper now
13.
13 on the night. Cave City hit 3-pointers early, especially in the first quarter. And a runner in the lane, 2 points up and in, 37-26, 1:05 remaining.
8 now for Ball. Burgess flashed for the steal, almost got it. But then Ball got it behind him, went in and scored over Nathan Farmer. Jackets might be content for the last one here. I told you the other day I watched them practice this last week. They've been working on kind of their delay game, last second situations.
We'll back up a little bit near midcourt.
You could almost get double possession here if you look at the arrow over there. Clinton will get the ball to start the second half. You can run this down, not let Cave City have another chance.
Well, the defense is back. They're just going to let Harrison Hall and now Lathan Newland hold the basketball as the clock winds down. We're at 18 seconds. Clinton will play for a final shot with an 11-point lead. Hall's been the outside shooter for Clinton along with Jasper Burge. He just hit a 3. He'll have a chance at back-to-back. In and out, won't go. Cave City with the rebound. 7 seconds. They got time. Oh, pretty pass again.
Ooh.
and they'll travel with the basketball.
Yellow Jackets got a break there. They had a run out, chance to score. And ball walked with it. Clinton has it with 4.2 seconds left. Still time on our end to score.
4 seconds. Inbound ball, Zach Alexander quickly down the floor. He'll go up behind the three-point line. Good form. It's off the back of the rim. But Clinton's had a good first half. They never trailed. They lead 37-26 over Cave City here from the arena. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton is gearing up for football season. Yep, we've got a huge lineup of Rams that are sure to fit all of your tailgating needs. So put on that lucky jersey and score huge savings during the summer clearance event. Can't wait to see you at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton and at cowboycdjr.com.
You know, life here wouldn't be the same without a sense of community. This is a wonderful place to live. The home of the Chuck Wagon races, Greers Ferry Lake, and of course, Joe Lee Chevrolet. You know, Joe Lee Chevrolet is famous for fairness, honesty, and square dealing. Now for 4 generations. Sure, you can buy a new Chevrolet car, truck, any other place, but this isn't anywhere. This is home. They invite you to come on down to Joe Lee Chevrolet, where they have large rebates and incentives plus low interest rates. Joe Lee Chevrolet, Highway 65 South in Clinton. Tonight's basketball game is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters, by TLC Bookkeeping, by Dr. Jamie Beavers and staff at Beavers Family Dentistry, by Subway Sandwiches of Clinton, by Miller Sanitation, by Ingram Tire, and by the Western Sizzler. These fine sponsors bring you tonight's basketball coverage on KHPQ.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
You know, life here wouldn't be the same without a sense of community. This is a wonderful place to live. The home of the Chuck Wagon races, Greers Ferry Lake, and of course, Joe Lee Chevrolet. You know, Joe Lee Chevrolet is famous for fairness, honesty, and square dealing. Now for 4 generations. Sure, you can buy a new Chevrolet car, truck, any other place, but this isn't anywhere. This is home. They invite you to come on down to Joe Lee Chevrolet, where they have large rebates and incentives plus low interest rates. Joe Lee Chevrolet, Highway 65 South in Clinton.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, or Social Security disability, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Located on Court Street in downtown Clinton and on the internet at blagglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton High School sports.
Strong, dependable, ready for anything. The Clinton Yellow Jackets know what it takes to make a great team, and Grassroots Equipment is proud to support them. Take on the season with Massey Ferguson compact and utility tractors. They mow, load, handle hay, and more, all while delivering more of the power and versatility you've come to expect from Massey Ferguson. Experience the compact and utility tractors that will take you through the season strong at Grassroots Equipment. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. F.L. Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
Back here at Yellow Jacket Arena. So far, so good for the Yellow Jackets. They've won 2 games tonight, and they got an 11-point lead here in the senior boys game here at the half. Junior boys win tonight by a score of 32-21. Senior girls had a tight one. They had to work hard, but they came away with a 45-40 win over Cave City. And as we said at the half, it's Clinton 37, Cave City 26. It was 17-16 into the first quarter, but Clinton outscores Cave City 20-10 in the second quarter to have a 37-26 lead. Looking at scoring for Cave City, Britton Smith with 4 points, Luke Walling 3, Maddox Moreland 4 points, Levi Verser with 3 points, Chase Arnold with 2, and Chucky Cope with 2 points. And leading scorer tonight for Cave City is number 13, Ethan Ball. He has 8 points on the night at the half, including 2 3-point baskets. Cave City has 4 3-pointers in the first half. For Clinton, Zach Alexander with 4 points. Nathan Farmer with 6 points. Harrison Hall, 14 points in the first half. And Jasper Burgess with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 points at the half. 4 Yellow Jackets have scored here tonight in the first half, led by Harrison Hall, who has 4 3-point baskets, 14 points on the night, followed by Jasper Burgess with 13 points. Game over at Pangburn tonight. At the end of the first quarter, Pangburn and Harding Academy are tied. If Clinton wins this one, then Pangburn could beat Harding Academy tonight. The Yellow Jackets would be in sole possession of first base, but still work to be done as Yellow Jackets still have 2 quarters to try to defeat Cave City. We talked about this was a payback week, as I call it, but the coaches and the players call it revenge week. Yellow Jackets have 2 conference losses, 1 to Cave City, 1 to Harding Academy, and Harding Academy will be here Friday night. Chance for the Yellow Jackets to get back both of those victories that they lost to those 2 teams early in the season. I want to remember, again, also February the 5th will be the reunion of the 1983-84 Clinton Yellow Jacket basketball team. District tournaments will be coming up later. We'll talk about that more as we get closer, but there will be no district tournament site. The higher seeded team will get to host a home game, and so I think it's going to go something like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and the team with the highest seed, both boys and girls, will get to host that game in their arena. And so I think we just Brian Hall just recognized Kanan Sandy, Yellow Jackets, or Yellow Jacket, Arkansas Razorback superfan. He is here tonight with his mother down to our left, and the Yellow Jacket fans give him a good ovation. Don't forget, state tournament will be here March 1st through the 8th. And next game for the Yellow Jackets will be Friday as they take on Harding Academy. Also a game that was added to the schedule for the 7th grade. On Monday, Clinton 7th grade teams will travel to Clinton will travel to Pangburn on Monday to play 7th grade basketball. The Yellow Jackets hadn't played in a while, had games canceled with Marshall and Shirley, so it'll be good to get back on the court for those outstanding Clinton 7th grade teams, and we are back to action.
Here we go, 37-26 as the Yellow Jacket lead. Lathan Newland, Harrison Hall, Nathan Farmer, Zach Alexander, Jasper Burgess, all seniors for Coach Cole Gardner. On the floor, drive inside. Alexander Farmer defending. Ball goes out of bounds. Yellow Jackets last to touch it, but Cave City had nowhere to go once you get inside there with those guys on that play.
It almost looked like Moorhead traveled with the basketball, but no call.
Inbound the ball, fall away, 2-point attempt. Will go. Nathan Farmer with the rebound. Outlet up the floor to Harrison Hall. He's on the right side. Going to race, take on a defender. 2.
Ooh.
you almost could call goaltending. You know, if that ball was coming off the side of the rim at the time of the slap or not.
Looked like he touched the basketball, but if you shoot it, it hits the backboard, then you could no longer touch the ball, and you can no longer touch the ball over the cylinder. But
maybe what
Cole Gardner's making a question that, but boy, from our angle, it looked like the ball changed directions.
Harrison goes 1 for 2 at the line and gives the Yellow Jackets a 12-point lead, 38-26.
15 points now for Harrison Hall.
You know, he was the the Farm Bureau Player of the Month for the Yellow Jackets.
He along with Jasper Burgess.
3-point attempt, Cave City won't go, but they get the rebound.
Also, Lacey Bell McJunkins and Haven Stolfus, I believe, on the girls' side.
2-point basket inside the free throw line, 38-28.
10 points for Ball, leading scorer for Cave City. Back to man-to-man defense by Cave City.
Foul called as Zach Alexander was dribbling the basketball. Inbound the ball just below our broadcast position. Here seated above the Cave City section. Harrison with it, off the dribble, forces his defensive switch. He's going to drive, take it all the way to the basket, and it won't go. Rebound Cave City. Harrison from the outside, Harrison from the inside. Just couldn't get that one to drop. Cave City off the glass, off the rim. Rebound Nathan Farmer. Back to Alexander, weave a little bit, get down the floor, middle of the floor, keep his dribble. He's at the top of the key now. He'll pass it up to Jasper Burgess. Jasper right, left, starts back, dishes it to Nathan Farmer inside, spins and shoots off the glass. Good. Oh! Bishop goes down. He's retreated to go the other direction. 40-28. He's back up. Yellow Jackets lead.
I'm sure his refereeing buddies will have a good time with that after the game's over.
3-point basket by Cave City from the corner, and they'll take a timeout. 5:50 in the third. The Clinton lead is 40-31. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in north central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
We have partnered with Carti to bring world-class cancer treatment to Van Buren County.
Some chemos are between 1 to 2 hours to 8 hours. So when patient is sick, diagnosed with a cancer, traveling to Little Rock, that's a pretty long day for sick people.
Back in the old days, you had to get on the interstate, go to Conway, or go to Little Rock to get your chemo treatments. My mom, for a year and a half, was able to take them right here in Clinton, Arkansas. Big peace of mind for my mom.
Ozark Health, your community hospital.
Out of the timeout. Now the basketball with Cave City. They'll work it into the corner. 3-point shot up, won't go. Rebound, Zach Alexander. Puts the ball on the floor, dribble. Gets back to the middle. Defense in front of him. He's going to drive. Put it up. Zach Alexander elevated sideways down the floor. Cave City's going to score. But he went up. He elevated sideways so as to keep the defender between him and the basket. And then he kind of put it back over his head with his right hand and scored. 42-33. Jasper Burgess for three, just short off the rim. Alexander right there for the rebound and the putback. Back-to-back field goals by Zach Alexander.
Right place at the right time. Zach has 8. The Yellow Jackets up by 11. Clint remains in their man-to-man defense. I talked at halftime. I think Cave City had 26 points at the half. They average 52 points a game, so the Yellow Jackets have them right at their average at 52.
Ball going the other way. Lathan Noodlewood kind of starts left, back to the right, draws the defense, kicks it behind him to Alexander. Lathan gets it back. Now he's alone for the three. It's up and in. Lathan Newland. That's his, first points of the night. It left him alone. He drops it through 47-33. Cave City's going to take a timeout. Let's keep it here.
Yeah, he drove the lane, drew the defense, and then kicked it to Zach Alexander. and then he rotated back out to the three-point line. They brought it right back to him, and Lathan knocks it down. That is the sixth three-point basket of the night for Clinton, with their biggest lead now at 47-33 over at Pangburn. Pangburn hits a three-point shot at the buzzer at the half, and Harding Academy and Pangburn are tied at the half over in White County. A victory here by the Yellow Jackets and a loss to Pangburn by Harding Academy now would put the Yellow Jackets into sole possession of first place. So we'll keep an eye on that game over in Pangburn, and we'll try to get a win here and finish this one off. Yellow Jackets have won the first two of the night, looking for a three-game sweep on Friday night. We'll be back here at the arena. Harding comes to town. It's payback week, and that'll be part two on Friday. It'll also be a junior girls game. Junior girls have won 8 straight games after losing the first 4 games of the season. It's been a good crowd tonight, good student section tonight. And they'll help the Yellow Jackets push out to a 14-point lead.
Clinton yet to substitute here in the second half. Cave City going to kind of lean in, get the defender up, draw the foul. 2 free throws upcoming. First foul of the ballgame, Harrison Hall.
I was going to say, this will be the first free throws of the night attempted by Cave City. And he hits the first. 47-34 Clinton. And it's going to be a lane violation against Harding Academy, or against Cave City. Not the shooter, but it was number 5, Maddox, getting in too quickly. And now full court pressure for the first time tonight by Cave City.
Down to Zach Alexander across midcourt. Defense in front of him. Going to get one on his right. He's going to drive. They try to take a charge, and this time that's the call. Offensive foul on Zach Alexander. And we saw in the first half, Cave City try to take those fouls, and that one is successful.
That's 2 tonight they've taken. They've probably attempted about 6.
Man-to-man defense by the Yellow Jackets. Zach Alexander defending on the ball. Now, looks like Russ Hensley will check in at the next break in the action. Pass in the lane. Kind of fall away. Alexander blocks it from behind into the hands of Nathan Farmer. And the Yellow Jacket basketball. Lathan Newland now across midcourt.
Take your time. Let's get a good high percentage shot. We got a 13-point lead.
Under 3 minutes to play in the third. 47-34. Clinton has never trailed in this one.
Good timeout by Coach Cole Gardner.
A break in the action. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, or Social Security disability, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Located on Court Street in downtown Clinton and on the internet at blagglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton High School sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Out of the timeout. Now Cave City has the basketball. Again, the Clinton lead is 13 with 2:15 remaining in the third quarter. And foul going to be called. Let's see if that's Zach Alexander or Jasper Burgess. It's going to go against Burgess, his second personal.
Cave City into their own basket.
Back near midcourt, they'll set their offense.
Clinton now in the zone, in a 2-3 zone defense. Cave City with 4 3-pointers in the first half. Ethan Ball, 5 actually. Ethan Ball has 3 of those. That's number 13. Now they're going to run a backdoor lob.
And up and in, 2 points for Cave City.
Clinton knows that play because they use it themselves.
Lathan Newland deep on the floor. Back to the middle, in front of the midcourt circle to Jasper Burgess. He's there. Jasper's got a height advantage. Now he'll
had a 14-point lead. You want to get into the fourth quarter keeping this thing at least in double digits. Don't let Cave City get it down into single digits.
Jasper's going to drive and score. 49-36 quickly, Cave City. And Zach Alexander steals the pass. He'll have it across midcourt. Cave City in front of him.
Good time, good decision there by Zach Alexander. We got the lead and the clock in our favor. Yellow Jackets with that big lineup in there with both Farmer, Hensley, and Burgess in the game at the same time. We look over on the far side. They're taping up Harrison Hall's wrist, thumb, or hand over there. Coach Powers working on Harrison Hall. He's taken a couple good falls tonight by getting fouled going to the basket. And now Cave City will substitute a couple. Ball leaves the game for Cave City. That's their leading scorer.
Pass up high to Farmer. Back out to the elbow free throw line. Zach Alexander steps out a couple more steps, misses. Nathan has it. Back to Jasper Burgess behind the three-point line. Shot won't go. Rebound Cave City.
Good hustle by Jasper Burgess. And then we throw it away. Great hustle by Jasper, though, to run that down into the corner and outrun Maddox for the ball. But 12 seconds here. You'd love to get a defensive stop. Jackets up 13. Get a stop here. And he got the ball to start the fourth quarter.
Long three-point attempt. Cave City just short off the rim. Rebound Zach Alexander. Now Clinton's numbers ahead of the pack at the
Oh! What a shot. He knew he couldn't square up and shoot it. He caught it and shot it at the same motion. Wow.
There's your highlight video.
Ryan Jones, where are you? You got a replay on that one? Wow.
Go rewind that one if you're watching on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel or the KHPQ Facebook page. Those are archived. You can see every broadcast stays on the site there after the ball games. And
what presence of mind. He knew the clock was fixing to expire. He couldn't catch it, come down, square up, and shoot. He basically caught it and just continued the pass to the basket.
Well, we've said it on more than one occasion in a ball game. Jasper makes all the shots, the free throws, the two-point field goals, the three-point field goals, the step-back three, the slide, the jump step inside. He just added another one.
You forgot the dunk.
That's right. That's he just adds another one to the repertoire there. The senior leading the way for the Yellow Jackets, and that's going to be their biggest lead of the night at 52-36. Maybe that was Clinton has never trailed. You've not necessarily thought the game was in doubt. It was a 1-point lead, I think, at the end of the first quarter. Clinton has stretched it out ever since then, and I don't know, maybe that is the one that could finish off the Cavemen tonight. We've still got 8 minutes to go, and we're underway in the fourth quarter. Newland with the basketball. He's going to beat his defender into the lane, hand it off to Nathan Farmer. Nathan goes for the dunk and can't get it to go. He was right there on the right side of the rim. When you're 6'5", that makes that look easy. He just couldn't get that one to drop through. Cave City shoots, misses, rebound to the Yellow Jackets.
Nice pass by Lathan Newland, though, to get it to him, and then Nathan almost got the dunk to go. Jackets up 16 in this one. Not in any hurry.
And a pass inside, off the hands. Cave City ends up with it. They'll get down the floor quickly, into the lane. Foul called. Free throws upcoming for the Cavemen.
Maddox to the line. Hey, want to mention, because our all-time favorite, Tommy Reed, he's here tonight. He's always here. Mrs. Reed, and watching his grandson, Lathan Newland. He's got a good friend in Conway, Coach Paul Nasur. He's watching, I believe, tonight. We want to say hi to Paul as he's watching Yellow Jacket basketball. He's a longtime basketball coach down in South Arkansas, and I believe now retired and living in Conway. And he's been here to Yellow Jacket Read on several occasions, and we want to say hi to Coach Nasur.
52-37. Free throw line now. Clinton with the basketball. Lathan Newland up the floor. Zach Alexander on the drive, gets by the defense and puts it off the glass to the left side. Zach Alexander now with 10 points as he goes into double figures.
Yeah, Yellow Jackets now on offense with a big lead. They're spreading Cave City out, forcing them to play man-to-man and getting lanes to the basket. And still hustling on defense on the other end.
Three-point attempt won't go. Russ Hensley now in the ball game with the rebound off to Lathan Newland.
Still haven't seen Harrison Hall since he left the game. We see him on the far side. We may not need him the rest of the way. The Yellow Jackets now with a 17-point lead. Biggest lead of the night of 6:19 left.
Foul called on Cave City. Each team with 4 team fouls here in the second half. Jasper Burgess takes the inbounds pass. Ball gets loose in traffic, out of bounds, but it was last touched by Cave City.
Britton Smith back in the game for Cave City. He's got 6 points on the night.
Inbound the ball to Burgess. Whips it over to Newland. Thought about a three. Now he's going to drive. Run in two. Shot blocked. And Cave City comes away with it. In the lane, shot up won't go, out of bounds. It belongs to the Yellow Jackets.
Full court pressure. Cave City trying to get back in this one. Yellow Jackets take their time. They probably get a layup at the end of this.
Alexander up to Newland. Ball comes loose. Cave City has it. Newland trying to steal it back. He knocks it away to Zach Alexander. Now it's going to be 1-on-2. Farmers the trailer. Zach Alexander up for the shot. Foul called, and Zach will go to the free throw line.
Not many free throws tonight for Clinton, but Zach is 2 for 2. And the Yellow Jackets are 2 for 6. They are 7 of 8 tonight. Oh, no, 7 of 9 at the free throw line as Zach Alexander attempts his first free throw.
Misses the first. He'll have a second. And the second one drops through. 55-37. I believe that's the biggest lead of the night for the Yellow Jackets. 18 points with 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining.
Clinton down 2-3 zone defense, forced an end. There's a bank shot 3-point basket, and Cave City will take a timeout. But Levi Verser with the 3. That's his second of the game, and 7 points for Levi.
We'll take the break as well. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram & Clinton is gearing up for football season. Yep, we've got a huge lineup of Rams that are sure to fit all of your tailgating needs. So put on that lucky jersey and score huge savings during the summer clearance event. Can't wait to see you at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram & Clinton and at cowboycdjr.com.
Find relief from painful varicose veins. I'm Dr. Landon Humphrey with Conway Regional Surgical Associates, and I'm here to offer you pain relief with a minimally invasive laser treatment. This in-office procedure results in reduced pain, better sleep, increased mobility, and much more. Join me at Conway Regional for a free vein mapping and get started with a treatment path tailored to your needs. Call 501-327-4828 for more information. Don't wait for pain relief. Schedule your appointment today.
Plus the 2.
Hensley on the board for the first time tonight. 5 minutes to go, 57-40.
Russ with 2, Nathan with 8. Combined for 10 points in that 5 spot. And Maddox makes a steal, goes down, scores. He now has 9 points and a lead cut to 15.
Dribbling, traffic. Zach Alexander just in front of the Yellow Jacket bench, in front of Coach Cole Gardner on his feet. Over to Jasper Burgess. Backs up near midcourt, down below our broadcast position. Driving the right side, back to Hensley. Jackets kind of biding their time. Zach Lathan Newland left alone for a three-point attempt from the left side. Misses. Wes Hensley tips the rebound to himself. Gets the shot off. It won't go. Gets it back inside, and he's fouled on this shot attempt. Hensley to the free throw line.
First free throws tonight for Russ Hensley.
And a technical foul. I think they, on the Cave City, from the bench there, I think they wanted a foul call on Russ Hensley as he was battling for that rebound before he controlled it, and then the foul went against the defender. They wanted, coaching staff or head coach wanted a foul on Russ, I believe, on that play.
Official calls a technical. 2 more officials are checking in, Trey Wilkins and Phillip Jones. They officiated tonight over in Shirley. They're on the way. They try to catch the end of this Yellow Jacket game as Russ Hensley is at the line, shooting his 2 free throws before we shoot the technicals.
And often we see Harrison Hall come in, shoot the technical foul free throws to the Yellow Jackets. He's out of the ballgame again, hasn't returned with that daped up wrist. Lathan Newland will shoot the first of 2 technical free throws. He gets the first. Misses the second. 59-42. The lead 17.
And it'll be a timeout there. I want to mention Luke Rowland. He's the star player over at Pangburn, one of the leading scorer. He had a 3-pointer at the half to tie the game, Pangburn and Harding Academy. And he just hit another 3-pointer at the buzzer at the end of the 3rd quarter. And it's Pangburn 47, Harding Academy 45. A win here and a Pangburn win over there. And the Yellow Jackets will be alone in first place. So things are looking good, but it's not over yet. And so, but here at Yellow Jacket Arena, good crowd tonight. Phillip Jones, we need you, man. We got those track people in the concession stand. We probably need you in there supervising. And you'll be glad to know that Ryan Jones on duty tonight. So it'll be the Yellow Jackets ball coming out of the timeout after the technical foul on Jimmy Summers of Cave City, the head coach. Yellow Jackets made 3 out of 4 at the free throw line. 2 on the personal foul by Russ Hensley, and then 1, and then 2 by Lathan Newland on shooting the technical fouls. And Clinton will have it as we come out. Still no sign of Harrison Hall here in the 4th quarter.
And there's going to be a technical foul on the Yellow Jackets as I think Jasper Burgess on the drive goes into it while the Cavemen gets kind of tied up in close contact and trying to, before they can tie up the basketball, Jasper's going to pull it out of there. And as he does, the whistle blows. I think Jasper kind of, in a little bit of frustration, kind of tossed that basketball behind him back at the Caveman player, and the official right there. I think that's the technical foul. Now, was there also a foul on Jasper or a Yellow Jacket before that, or are we?
Jasper Burgess got an offensive foul.
Okay.
They picked up a technical, which also is a personal foul. So he goes from 2 to 4 fouls on one play. Maddox misses the first free throw.
Only the 16th foul, so it was a non-shooting foul. So these free throws are for the technical and not the personal, the first personal on Jasper. But gets the second, and Cave City gets the possession.
Give credit to the Yellow Jacket student section down there. They waved off one of those free throws. Only got 1 or 2.
Three-pointer, catch and shoot. Pass from the right. Shot up, won't go. Rebound. Zach Alexander has it now down for a couple defenders. Keeps his dribble. He's going to drive, take it all the way to the basket from the left side. Gets it to his right hand and puts it off the glass. Good. Pretty finish for Zach Alexander. 61-43.
5 1/4, 13 of the game now for Alexander.
Three-point shot by Cave City. Won't go. Rebound, Russ Hensley. So 18 points. This may be the biggest lead of the ballgame. Lathan Newland, long pass down the floor to Burgess, and he dunks the basketball.
Oh, no.
He comes down hard.
Uh-oh.
There wasn't a defender there, but he comes down awkwardly on his knee or ankle, and Jasper Burgess is injured on the play.
You could see the dunk coming. He was racing down the floor. A great pass to him. Came in from the right side. Landed. I don't think a Cave City player bumped him or anything.
No, he just got up, and whether he twisted or what, he came down on his own, and he's being tended to by Coach Cole Gardner, as well as Jace Powers there behind the basket. And we'll go ahead and take a break here, back to the studio. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, or Social Security disability, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Located on Court Street in downtown Clinton and on the internet at blagglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton High School sports.
At First Security, we're proud of our home state. That's why we created a website that's all about Arkansas, just like us. Visit onlyanark.com for local travel, food, culture, sports, and so much more. You'll find everything from unique festivals to weekend plans to prize-winning recipes you'll pass off as your own. It's all in one easy spot, onlyanark.com. For all things Arkansas, visit onlyanark.com today. Brought to you by First Security, member FDIC.
Well, they helped Jasper Burgess off the floor to the bench, so we're quickly back to action. They brought an ice pad out. My colleague says, let's see where that ice pad goes. And it looks like they've got it, under his left knee on the bottom side. So whether that's if they anticipate, is that a muscle tear or a tendon or a muscle behind his knee? 2 points for Cave City. (63-45) is the score. So we're just waiting for time to run out in this one, and Yellow Jackets will get the win, and then we'll see if this is an injury that will stay with Jasper Burgess or not. Leading scorer for the Yellow Jackets. Foul on Cave City. Jasper, he's going to finish with how many points tonight?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 18. That was points number 20 on that dunk.
Harrison Hall, the second leading, I don't know if Zach Alexander caught him or not, but Harrison had 4 3-pointers early in the ball game. Harrison's missed most of the second half. Looks like has an injured wrist. Maybe it's taped up in case he had to come in the basketball game, but he's not had to since that point, and so he may be dealing with some type of jam or wrist injury. So 2 of Clinton's players of the month and 2 of Clinton's leading scorers are both going to face this one with an injury. Hopefully Harrison's is something minor, that he'll be okay by Friday, and we'll just have to see about Jasper Burgess. 2 points inside, 64-47. Under 2 minutes to play.
They kind of put a damper on this one and a hush on the crowd. Went from the elation of the dunk until seeing Jasper crumpled on the floor down there under the basket.
Blaine Nimerton has checked in the ball game, along with, let's see, got more players coming in. Russ Hensley's going to return, but Joseph Strawn in for the first time tonight. And who else? Is that Trey Puckett in the ball game? And who else? Is that Spear? That's not Spear.
Yeah, I don't have a number for, or a name for number 20. Hey, who's number 20 for us? It's Bradley Upps. Bradley Upps, number 20 in for Clinton.
Courtesy of Ryan. Oh, that's Huey over there running the camera tonight. He and Ryan Jones both for the live stream. Had a little bit of trouble, I think, near the end of the girls' game. They might have lost their signal momentarily. I got a call that said they lost it at that time. When that happens, sometimes we're still broadcasting over the air at 92.1 FM or the audio stream, wherever you may be picking that up. But you may lose video or audio if there's an issue with the video transmission. So when that happens, I know they're working on it. They realized that, and they were trying to get it back going as soon as they could. And hopefully, as far as I know, it's been stable during the boys' game. But glad to have that option for folks who are at home watching the broadcast. We'll be back here on Friday night when Harding Academy, the Wildcats, come to Yellow Jacket Arena. We were in Searcy just a week ago, and Wildcats will be here on Friday. The audio and video broadcast, we'll have it right here for you. 64-47, under 30 seconds to play. Clinton's going to win the ball game. We'll see. Again, Jasper Burgess was injured late here just a couple of moments ago. Harrison Hall didn't finish the game either, but hopefully he's okay. And Clinton will get the conference win. We'll update you for the boys' scores around the conference before we go off the air tonight. And Yellow Jackets have put themselves in a good position here in a big week when they needed this win. And they need a win on Friday night. Horn sounds, and this one has come to an end. Clinton 64, Cave City 49. We'll take our final break. When we return, we'll give you some final numbers, and we'll name the first Arkansas Bank & Trust player of the game. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
You know, life here wouldn't be the same without a sense of community. This is a wonderful place to live. The home of the Chuck Wagon Races, Greers Ferry Lake, and of course, Joe Lee Chevrolet. You know, Joe Lee Chevrolet is famous for fairness, honesty, and square dealing. Now for 4 generations. Sure, you can buy a new Chevrolet car, truck, any other place, but this isn't anywhere. This is home. They invite you to come on down to Joe Lee Chevrolet, where they have large rebates and incentives plus low interest rates. Joe Lee Chevrolet, Highway 65 South in Clinton. Tonight's exciting Yellow Jacket basketball action is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters. By Clinton Stockyards, American Home Pharmacy, Regions Bank of Clinton, by Dr. Miles Hill in the Van Buren County Veterinary Clinic, by Canada Abstract, and by Johnny's Automotive. These fine Yellow Jacket boosters bring you tonight's game.
The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Clinton is gearing up for football season. Yep, we've got a huge lineup of Rams that are sure to fit all of your tailgating needs. So put on that lucky jersey and score huge savings during the summer clearance event. Can't wait to see you at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Clinton and at cowboycdjr.com.
Ozark Health is a wonderful diamond in the rough, I call it.
Living in a rural community, having access to healthcare is critical. It has been a blessing to our community.
Not that I want to go to the hospital, this last place that I really want to go, but this is a place I'd recommend to anybody.
There's nothing like the individual care that you get here. It's phenomenal.
Our purpose for being here is to serve people. It fills me with pride that we're able to do that.
Ozark Health, your community hospital.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call: Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call. 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
We have partnered with Carti to bring world-class cancer treatment to Van Buren County.
Some chemos are between 1 to 2 hours to 8 hours. So when patient is sick, diagnosed with a cancer, traveling to Little Rock, that's a pretty long day for sick people.
Back in the old days, you had to get on the interstate, go to Conway or go to Little Rock to get your chemo treatments. My mom, for a year and a half, was able to take them right here in Clinton, Arkansas. Big peace of mind for my mom.
Ozark Health, your community hospital.
Looking at some individual scoring numbers for tonight, it was Lathan Newland with 4 points, including one 3-point field goal. You had, let me double check, Nathan Farmer finishes with 8 points, including 2 free throws made. You had Zach Alexander tonight, a good scoring effort. He finishes with 14 points in the ball game, had 5 field goals and 4 free throws made. You had 3 points for Russ Hensley, a 2 and 1 from the free throw line. And then the 2 leading scorers tonight for the Yellow Jackets: Harrison Hall with 15 points, including 4 3-point field goals. He had 3 in the first quarter and 1 in the second quarter. Now, remember, it was a 1-point ball game at the end of the first quarter, so Harrison Hall scored often and early for the Yellow Jackets. Kind of held him in check. He only had 1 point there in the second half. That was from the free throw line, but then he looked like he injured his wrist and did not return. Again, the Yellow Jackets in the lead. You didn't feel they were threatened, so Harrison didn't have to come to the ball game. And then tonight's leading scorer for the Yellow Jackets, 17 points for Jasper Burgess, had a couple of three-pointers made, finishes the game with a dunk on the break, but he came down awkwardly on his, looked to be, I think maybe his left leg, and he did not walk on his own ability as he came off the court, had to have help. He was helped off the floor to the locker room after the game, and we'll have to see the extent of his injury and if that comes into play for this Friday night's game or the rest of the season.
Scoring for Cave City, Britton Smith had 6 points. Luke Walling, 3 points. Maddox Moreland, 10 points for Cave City. Levi Verser with 7. Chad Arnold with 2. Brady Vinson had 2 points. And the leading scorer tonight for Cave City was Ethan Ball with 13 points. He had 3 3-point baskets. Cave City had 6 threes on the night. The Yellow Jackets had 4, 5, 6 3-point baskets themselves tonight. Clinton led 17-16 at the end of the first quarter. Switched the lead to 37-26 at the half, and then kind of broke it open with a outscored Cave City 15-10 in that third quarter. Took a 52-36 lead into the final quarter of play, and they'll come away tonight with a 64-49 win over Cave City. Cave City drops to 7 wins, 7 losses on the season. They are now 5-3, and they'll drop to second place. Average 52 points a game. The Yellow Jackets held them to 49 tonight, so they were right on the average. Clinton the record goes to 13 wins, 4 losses on the season. They are 8 wins, 2 losses, and they will stay in first place. At Pangburn, Harding Academy has a 3-point lead with 3 minutes to go. If Pangburn comes back to win that one, the Yellow Jackets will be in sole possession of first place. If not, if Harding wins, they'll come here Friday night, and both teams will be tied for first place in the conference. So Friday night is now a huge game for the Yellow Jackets. We've got 3 days to get ready, and hopefully 3 days for Jasper Burgess to heal.
You know, look at, we've talked about, I think on the air, some over the past week or two, we talked about kind of, on some nights the offense maybe struggled to score a little bit, but if you were to kind of look at the players, you think maybe this is how many points you could get here tonight, maybe this is how many you could get on an average night. tonight looks kind of similar to what we talked about. Jasper Burgess finishes with a leading score. Only 17 for him. We've seen him on a clip of averaging about 22. You said over 4 games there. He's had some 30-point ball games, so maybe he was just a little bit under what he could score, but he leads with 17. And then you got the 2 other players in double figures, Harrison Hall with 15, Zach Alexander with 14. They don't always reach double figures, but they've got that potential. And then you talked about the combination of Nathan Farmer and Russ Hensley, how many they can get. Well, you put those 2 together, then they go for double figures. 8 and 3 equals 11. Lathan Newland doesn't have to score a lot tonight. He only has 4, but that's kind of what we talked about in the past of where we could see those players, production from an offensive standpoint on an average, and the scoreboard looks like that tonight. Well, how about the First Arkansas Bank and Trust Player of the Game? Again, we appreciate their title sponsorship of the Player of the Game again this season. Stop outside the Northside Shopping Center branch there across from Goods Cash Saver, Pizza Hut, Radio Shack, and see what they can do for you. A full line of banking products and services. That's First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Again, kind of everybody played their position tonight, did everything they had to win this ball game. And I don't know, Harrison Hall had such a fantastic start with 11 points in the first quarter, and those 3 3-point field goals quickly added a 4th in the first half. Jasper Burgess scores in all 4 quarters to go for 17. I don't know. Your thoughts on the player of the game?
Well, of course, Harrison Hall got us off to a really good start. Of course, Jasper Burgess played well throughout the entire ballgame with those 17 points. Zach Alexander was kind of the glue of tonight again. He got points in each quarter, went to the free throw line, hit those. He was 4 for 6 at the line. Seemed to be there a couple of times in the right place at the right time, pick up a loose ball and score. And so he got several to pick from here.
Well, maybe since they all 3 hold the form and where we think the points are going to come from in this season, I don't know. Maybe we'll give it to all 3 tonight. We'll have a tri-player of the game between Hall, Alexander, and Burgess. They all follow the script tonight. They're all in double figures. They lead the way with 17, 15, and 14. And how about those guys, your players of the game?
Yeah, they almost any night, any one of them could be the player of the game. And tonight, the scoring was really balanced, 17, 15, 14. And, of course, they do their things on defense, too. And so an all-around game for all 3 of those guys. And then, of course, Lathan Newland kind of holds together at the point guard. And then, as you say, Nathan Farmer and Russ Hensley together, they combined for 11 points tonight. So that's your First Arkansas Bank and Trust players of the game. Bad news from Penguin. Harding Academy comes back to win. They win 64-55, so no help tonight from the Tigers. The Yellow Jackets will have to do it themselves on Friday night. So as we go off the air tonight, Clinton 8-2, Harding Academy 5-2 are tied for first place. Cave City drops to third place. They're now 5 wins, 3 losses, and they are tied with Newport, who I'm sure is winning tonight at Ball Knob with 3 losses apiece. So the Yellow Jackets they are tied for first. They control their own destiny, and they'll play Harding Academy here Friday night. First game, junior girls, tips off at 5:30. Need a great crowd. Come out early, eat supper at the Hive, sit up here and watch some great basketball between Clinton and Harding Academy.
That'll do it from our broadcast tonight. Thanks to Kelsey Robinson, our studio engineer. Thanks to Sid King for getting everything set up. And it's almost probably bedtime for Sid King tonight.
It's his birthday.
It is his birthday. That's what we're going to say. And they may have already talked about that today on KHPQ. Starting early, first thing this morning. But happy birthday to Sid. He's fantastic to let us work for him and work with him. And Sid, I tell people, he's always at the station. I don't know if he took off today for his birthday, but he's been there 40 years. And you may think some folks could take a little extra time at home. He doesn't. He's always at the station, and he always cares. Even on our broadcast, if we have some type of technical problem, especially like we did Friday night at Mountain View, and Sid said, well, I'll run down to the station, see what I could do, take care of it. He will do anything to make sure he gets the best product on the air, on the radio, just conscious about that, and to folks listening at home. And he's good to work for. Sid
yeah, I wished him on Facebook today. I wished him a happy birthday, and hopefully no more games at Mountain View this year. I'm sure that caused him a headache. Also doing research this week over at the museum for the 1983-84 basketball team. I came across the first front page article, I believe, from it might have been 83 or 84, where the Clinton School Board awarded basketball rights to Sid King, KHPQ, to do basketball. I think it was home games only at that time for the very first time. So that would have been as you said, 40 years ago, he's had the Yellow Jackets have been on the air. Not many schools and towns can say that. And Clinton's really lucky to be able to high school sports, most towns, some just get the football. You get it all here, football and basketball. So it's almost it's a community service.
Happy birthday, Sid. Thanks, folks, for Ryan Jones and Hugh Moran running the live stream tonight from the video side of things. For my colleague, I'm Jeff Hall. You've been listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Thank you for joining us for exciting Yellow Jacket basketball action on KHPQ. Brought to you by First Security Bank. Just